Hello, everyone, and welcome to one more Fellowmind broadcast. Today, we're going to be talking about Project for the Web licensing updates, which has been a very, very big news for a lot of our customers and also for even any new or existing user of Microsoft Project for the Web. We are also going to touch base about the new announcement about the URS, or Universal Resources Scheduling, which is a new feature added on top of the Project for the Web capabilities that allow you to have a complete resource management, I would say, practice within your solution. So let's get started. Our agenda, it's very, very simple. I want to be directly to the topic. I have some questions or frequent asked questions by the end, but we are going to be touch base or starting with the updates on the Microsoft license, which again will impact any user on a positive way because you can actually save up to 70% on your license costs with this update. We will show you how the Universal Resources Scheduling, or URS, can be enabled and what is it, this functionality. But most important, since today it's a license broadcast, how is this going to impact your license overview and also your license costs? How do I get those benefits now? Is it possible to really take advantage of all of this right away? And the answer is yes, but I will show you how and give you a very, very simple scenario comparison, showing you how actually we have been helping other customers already to take advantage of these licenses. I will skip the I would say organization slides. We all know, if you're already watching this, you know who we are. But jumping directly to the topic, the Microsoft license updates, I would like to start with the before everything happened. So this has been for over 2.5 years now, where if you want to use and take advantage of the Microsoft Project for the Web capabilities, you need to have either a Project Plan 3 or a Project Power App Plan 1 in combination, one on top of each other. And this is for not only using the Project for the Web, but also using the Power Apps capabilities, including some of Power Automate. But that has been for 2.5 years, which, to be honest, gives you a lot already on top of the capabilities that the tool can give to you. And then I'm not even touching base on the Plan 5 because it has never been really required on a Project for the Web implementation. It was more for Project Online users, and we are going to discuss the Project Online users also in the end. But the new scenario, why this is so important for anyone who is looking or already using project licenses is, if you now are going for a vanilla approach, which means I'm going to go on details on each one of that, but if you are migrating from a basic or the before scenario into a vanilla approach using what Microsoft gives to you, including the Microsoft Accelerator, you're going to be saving actually 70% on licenses. So from $40 that was before, now it's only $10 US. And this is the least price, which means it's the most expensive we will pay. Depending on your agreement, you probably get some discounts. And then if we go on a more advanced ppm, or let's say if you're already a very mature company, you have a lot of different components within your solution, you add on top of it $10 on the Power App licenses and you are fully covered. Isn't that amazing? So let's go into the details. So just to recap, it's until now 70% discount on the license with Project for the Web. Then what you get out of this and how you can really understand the time or the line that once you cross that line, you probably need a Power Plan apps, Power Plan 1 license. And basically what you have is Microsoft gives you 15 different components or 15 different, we call it entities or tables. The red ones you see here, you are not able to change them. Basically, they are fixed and they have to be as it is. But all the yellow ones or the ones in the top, you are able to actually modify them so you can create your own customizations, you can create maybe strategic drivers, more financial details, and this is kind of adding tables to a specific database. And all this is being stored within the Microsoft Project for the Web contest, and most important, you can even maybe rename existing ones. So if we look on a generic overview, is you have 15 tables that is given for free with the $10 license, and then you can modify 10 of them the way you want. And basically by doing that modification, I think most of our, I would say, cases and scenarios that we have seen on the market can fit on the vanilla approach. But then we also have the advanced approach or advanced ppm. Basically is if you go above the 10 or 15 different tables that you're allowed to use, any extra custom table that goes above that, it's just requiring a Power App license. And that means the Power App per app or per user license. We are showing case here for Power App per app license. Then we also have, moving forward a little bit, just to give you an overview of what you get with the vanilla approach. A lot of our customers have been asking and trying to understand what are the basic components that comes with my $10 license. And look at this, you actually get a complete PPM solution with a $10 license. All project managers and team members will fit on the plan 1, this new license or the $10 license, and maybe only administrators will need the P5. That means you get project requests. I think I'll actually even draw here a little bit. You get with innovation and ideation managed project requests, you're going to get portfolio and program management with a program overview already preset if you use the Accelerator from Microsoft. In the project management field, you get projects, tasks, boards, timeline, Gantt view, all of that within the $10 license. Not forgetting that Microsoft now gives you some extra components pre-configured for risks, issues, change management, status reports. You can apply any type of governance or even some flows based on your process and methodologies and create your own KPIs. All of that within the $10 license. Taking into consideration that Power BI reports, you can use them for free, but you have to use it within your own local machine. If you're using this shared in the Power BI service, you just need to add the Power BI license, or an enterprise or E5 license will give you access to that. But also Microsoft made a very interesting change. Within the $10 license, you also have access to create some automations, flows, triggers, and use the connectors that are available in Power Automate within the $10 license. So this is a $10 license and you get all of that. Of course, I'm considering and assuming that you have a Microsoft 365 license, which gives you access to all document management and also collaboration with Microsoft Teams. Really, really awesome, right? But okay, now we also have one extra overview, which is we are now looking at the vanilla approach, but I'm now consuming resource management capabilities, which means I'm taking care of capacity, demand, allocations, optimization of scheduling resources, so you get full capabilities for resource management, not connected directly or impacting the project plans. This is actually allowing you to create the entire approval process flow between requests and approvals between project managers and resource managers. If the user is using those capabilities and still being on the vanilla approach, you just need to remember that now they will need a P3. Then a lot of people ask, can I combine P1 users, so project managers using P1 and some project managers using P3? Yes, you can. Basically what you differ is, if you are requesting resources that take advantage of the resource management capabilities with URS, you need a P3 license. Now, the final scenario, which is the Advanced Ppm. And in the Advanced Ppm, basically you can add extra components, and this will naturally be happening within your solution. So you're gonna be learning that at some point you're gonna would like to apply some strategic objectives and key results methods. You would like to have some strategic teams, maybe portfolio prioritization. You would like to have maybe snapshot of your data. All of that are more advanced financials, artificial intelligence, and you name it. Basically, adding those components, which we can actually provide for you a set of preset components, you are going for the Advanced Ppm, and the advanced scenario just add $10 on top of it. So you get from the basic $10 on the P1 license plus extra $10 to actually take advantage of all these new extra components. Really, really awesome, right? So in any case, you're going to be saving money, basically. Even if you are taking advantage of the Advanced Ppm, you're probably going to be saving money on this new announcement. So what our customers usually do is you can start with the basic or the vanilla approach. The vanilla approach can also cover what we call the Unified Ppm Pro Core. And then when you go on a more advanced Ppm, you jump into a Power App plan license. But it's a gradual, you can start slow or start with a very basic or simple but powerful solution and then move on to according to your needs. And this is just to overview how we envision the pillars of modern and hybrid portfolio management within our projects and customers, and we really follow those topics. We are not touching base on this today, but it's just to give you an idea of how you can really grow to another level and bring your PPM solution to a much more mature and powerful situation. So now, topic number 2, universal resource scheduling. URS, as it's been called for many, many years, it's a feature that's been used for the field services and the dynamics field for, I think, pretty long time. And now Microsoft Project for the Web, it's enabling within our standard license of project. So basically, you can take advantage of a very advanced scheduling and resource management capabilities within your project license. Basically, resource managers will need a P5. I will have a slide in the end that shows a calculation of all these different licenses, but you need a P5 for resource managers and you need a P3 for project managers as it is today. So what allow you to do? You have graphical visualization and interactive schedule board where you can really see where your resources are being allocated, if they're overbooked, underbooked, and even check their skills and roles. And there is a set of many, many features that can be applied here. Again, I'm not going in details on this specific capability today. I have a webinar that we have done for project operations a couple of, I would say, months ago, and it shows in details how you can take advantage of the URS. But most important, what URS will impact on your license overview? We already have covered. If you look at how URS and all those capabilities that I just briefly presented with capacity, demand management, interactive graphical visualization of resources, it's just going on the vanilla with resource management capabilities. So project managers taking advantage of URS pays a P3 license. If I do not require URS at all, I go on a P1, and if I'm a resource manager, I will need a P5. And the ratio we see usually is you have one resource manager for 5 to 10 PMs and 20 team members. So this will be kind of the ratio you can expect from your project. So this should cover the overview, also including the new URS for your organization. How do I get those benefits now? Basically, existing or new project users can already take advantage of these benefits. It's really important to mention that project online users, they unfortunately do not fit on this specific scenario. But I have very good news for all project online users. We can help you migrate from project online into a much more powerful modern platform using Project for the Web. We do have an integration that brings all the data and migrate everything automatically for you, and you are going to save 70% on your license by following this approach. So it definitely should be considered within your agenda to look at what are the benefits by moving to Project for the Web, which are not only on the license level, but also on the feature capabilities and usability level. So for all Project Online users, don't feel sad today. You're not covered for this specific announcement, but you have the possibility of moving into the new platform. So now we have built a calculator to help not only internally, but to advise our customers and everyone who is looking for this type of information of how many license, how can I be complied with the license model with Microsoft project. And this is actually showing the previous or the before scenario where project managers were required to have a Power App and a P3 license. And I'm using the same numbers here, so pay attention that I use 25, 40 users, 14 members, and 1 administrator. I'm not including the resource managers here for the reason that before resource managers, they were not even considered within the solution. So let's pay attention of which license I need. I will need to have a P3 as a key license, and I have 25. I have 40 team members, which are actually considered here. And on top of all those advanced, or I would say project manager users, I need a Power Apps license, and that is even for a basic use. Now, I will show you the new scenario. And pay attention on the number. 110,000 DKK for 25 PMs, 40 team members, and 1 administrator. And this is actually on a yearly basis, which is not I would say, a scary number. It's still a pretty solid and reasonable amount for the license. And remember that these are list prices. Now, the new or the after scenario. Basically now, from 110,000, you go down to 49,000, which means if you go on the vanilla approach, project managers will just need a P1. The key new license, it is the P1 license, which is 70% cheaper than the P3. So on worst cases, I would say in most of the cases, you are going to be saving 70% if you're not on the advanced scenario, but definitely saving a lot of money on the license. So briefly giving that overview to you. So if you really take care of these new announcements and take advantage of what Microsoft is giving to right away, this is already available for anyone. So please contact us or maybe contact your IT, and we will advise you how you can really make that change. And basically, in this example, with the same type of capabilities on 2 different implementations using Project for the Web, I jumped from 110,000 to 49,000 DKK on the same number of users, same capabilities and everything, which is around a 60% discount directly for you to use on anything or save money within your organization. Now, on the Q&A part, every question asked during this webinar or in the chat, we will be answering afterwards together with the material that will be shared. But I have actually prepared some frequently asked questions. I think we have been hearing them a lot, and why not just bring them to the table. Can I change my current license and start saving money now? The answer is yes. Please contact your IT, contact us, and we will help you assess and make that change and save your license. Of course, probably from the next month, we need to take into consideration your contract with Microsoft and when it will be renewed. But if you are on a monthly basis payment, you can already start from the next month saving that money. Can I start with the vanilla approach and gradually move into an advanced ppm? Yes, and actually that is somehow what we have been advising a lot of our customers. Start small, go on the vanilla approach, you're going to be saving a lot of money and even getting a much better adoption within the tool and gradually growing the tool. You can change your license at any time, at any point. It's up to you, or when you feel the need to go into the next level. Next question, can I get resource management capabilities deployed into my current solution? And the answer is actually yes. Microsoft is currently rolling out these capabilities to the entire world. All tenants will be actually taking advantage of the URS. Soon, you should be getting this deployed by 2021 August. But if you are willing to start earlier, get in contact with us and we probably can help you get this feature or maybe start planning of how to use this feature right away, okay? Last one, do I still get the same Microsoft support, data security, all the big infrastructure that Microsoft provides to its customers, even though using this new license, even though they are 50 to 70% cheaper? The answer is yes, and thank you Microsoft for providing that. So nothing will change, same support, same capabilities, but in a much, much better price and a cheaper license for all of you. I hope you guys really enjoyed this webinar. Thank you for everyone who has joined us today, and see you in the next one.